I got ready today. I threw on this hoodie. I'm wearing like army colored pants like I normally do. I don't know how I ended up building a uniform. Anyways, I stuck on this green hoodie. I've reached a point in my life where I don't really care that I look like a vegetable. I think once you reach a certain age in your life, you just get to a point where you don't care as much. And I think maybe to my benefit, I've reached that point where I don't care. To really sum it up, my last week has been pretty horrible. I had a lot of things in my head that were supposed to go a certain way, and actually none of it went that way. Sometimes you just have bad organization, bad communication, and things just don't go as planned. And I would say that really sums it up. I mean, let me give you a brief example. I ended up going to a Padres game and I was vlogging the actual park, and then we got food. And as I got the food, I was looking at it, I was like, man, this would be great to like film the food. And then I thought it would be a good idea to film the actual name of the sign. Oh, spilling on me. And let me take you a step back. I ended up ordering Japanese curry. And if you don't know what Japanese curry is, it's very similar to like I guess like a gravy type substance over rice. So it's kind of like soupy. And as I was filming the sign above, all of a sudden I felt this warmth on my leg. And then as I looked down, I had this basic curry sauce that was pouring down my jersey, down my leg, onto my newish white shoes. To sum it up, that kind of like not ruined my day, but it was a great example of what my day was. The other thing that's been going on is I've been trying to maximize the cameras that I have. I was gonna fork over the money and get this camera called the Extra Muse. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was on TikTok Shop for under 300 bucks. And it's basically the equivalent of a Pocket 3. And I was like, man, I should really pull the trigger. It was 320, and I was like, maybe if it drops below 300. Next time I'm on TikTok, 298, free shipping. I still didn't do it. And the reason being is, I have a new plan. My plan is to practice with the Canon that I have and try to see if I can film videos that are pretty good to me, and then get better, like, I think more so with confidence carrying around the camera. It doesn't really have to do with the settings or anything, more about the confidence of carrying a bigger camera where I have no shame that like I'm a video enthusiast, you know what I mean? And the other thing I've been trying to do is maximize the DJI Action 6 and try to get the best image I can out of it and learn how to make it look a little more cinematic for my needs. When I say cinematic, I don't know what the hell it means to you, but cinematic to me is like intentionally putting effort into the coloring, the way the image comes out, the feel of it, the emotion, that kind of thing. I'm trying to get the best image I can out of this and make something that I'm content with. I know that like just like most people, I'll never be content, but I thought it was a worthy effort. Yesterday, the coffee shop, they ended up having a pop-up event, and it was pretty cool. It had a tattoo artist. It had also these chefs that did open grilled Japanese food, and the food was delicious. The tattoo art was amazing, and of course they had coffee. So it was a good event. It was the first time for me that I was able to bring my regular camera and hold it, and not in a way where I was nervous of like what people thought of me. Like, damn, this guy has an old ass camera. This guy's not even using a lens that's 60 feet long. And the other thing, I was able to use the Action 6 and actually get some pretty good shots. So this is the recap of the event. But, you know, even though it's a visual documentation, I think it was the first time that I was able to like capture an event and not worry so much about like the world looking at me, and more along the lines of me sharing what I saw in the world, and not feel silly doing it. And the other thing too is there's something about like the older Canon, even though it shoots 1080p, that when I look at the images, it has a different kind of feel than being so perfectly clean, so perfectly 4K, if that makes sense. So, I mean, that's kind of it. My days have been getting better. I'm working on it. It's not necessarily 100% at this time, but there's things taking place in the attempt to have life be a little smoother. I don't think so. Oh, that's cool though. Let's see what this is.
You got the actual frog, yeah.
This is just really a few days of my life. So I'll be back again. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope your days are good. And thanks for spending a few moments watching mine. Till next time.